In this video, we're going to be looking at simplifying trigonomic functions here and looking at based on what we already know. Before we start, we've got cos to the power of 4 theta plus sine squared theta cos squared theta. Before we start, there's a few things you have to go back on and look at. You remember that cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1, okay? Which means cos squared theta equals 1 minus sine squared theta, and sine squared theta equals 1 minus cos squared theta. All right, that's just by rearranging. It's just pure algebra there. But there's also one other trick you need to look at. Based on what you would have learned so far, hopefully, is looking at quadratics, expanding and factorizing. That's sort of what we're looking at, a bit of algebra. If I gave you 1 minus sine squared theta, sine, and I asked you to factorize it, or what does that look like? Well, that's similar to 1 minus x squared, okay, where sine in this case is x squared. That is the difference of two squares, okay? And if I asked you to factorize that, you'd get 1 plus x, 1 minus x, okay? So 1 minus sine squared theta is also 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta, okay? And that's going to come back. So this video is very important in this respect. Having this information and knowing this will help you solve any question. Because with this one, we'll go back to the original question. Cos to the power of 4 theta plus sine squared theta cos squared theta. We're factorizing, ultimately what we're doing. And the first step of factorizing is finding the common factor. And if you look, you'll see we've got the common factor of cos squared. So that equals cos squared theta, and we'll bracket, so that means that cos to the power of 4 becomes cos squared theta plus sine squared theta. Now, because we've taken out, and the way you check your answer if you've done it correct is if you expand. Cos squared times cos squared is cos to the power of 4, cos squared plus times sine squared, and we get back to our line. Now, here, look what we got here. Yeah, cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. Well, so that means the answer has to be cos squared theta. There's your answer. We simplified it. So if I gave another one, and I had 1 minus cos squared theta, and I put it over to sine theta, and I asked you to simplify that, well, we can look at it and we can go over here, 1 minus cos squared theta. Oh, well, that's going to be sine squared. So we've got sine squared theta over to sine theta. That's sine, that's an N, not a H. Well, that will cancel out, and we're left with sine theta over 2. All right, just using the rules that I have given to you over here, being able to simplify. Okay, we'll do some more videos on this coming up.